Yeah, so I'm Israel. I'm with Parachange GQ.
My name's PJ, and I have been a part of Power Change for around 6 months. So just started at NYC, and then just transitioned into SALT at uni. It's my first project. It's just been amazing to see God work through us. Yeah, so on our second night, we were just praying that God would really provide us with someone to have spiritual conversations with.
Our two partners, Larissa and Anna, were having a conversation off to one side. PJ and I were praying as well. We were like up against a table, and we turned around and saw behind us this guy just leaning up against a pillar. He's on his phone. He's texting away. He also seems a bit disoriented. I guess he was like wobbling a little bit.
Yeah, he was very aggressive at first, and pushing us and yelling at us and swearing, and I just remember praying to God, please help me see him the way you see him, so that my own problems with what he was saying wouldn't get in the way of you doing your work, but rather let me see the hurt that you see, and let my heart be pained by the brokenness in him. And then we just kept walking around surface, continuing the conversation about faith, where he's at, until we found a bench that we sat at, and then he really opened up to us. So he grew up in an atheist background, so both his parents raised him as an atheist and didn't really teach him about religion or Christianity, and a big theme of the night was he felt that he was never given the option to decide, or given all the knowledge. So he believed that he was 50% Christian, 50% atheist. He likes the ideas of Christianity, but was just never informed to make his own decision.
And he also talked about how he felt he'd been lied to his entire life. His parents, didn't allow him to explore other things than what they believe themselves. It was really cool being able to talk to him, able to see what he believed. We shared a bit of our own stuff. We got to a point where we were able to share both of our own testimonies with him, which I think he really related to that, because I was in a similar situation myself a few years back. I would say I was an atheist at that point. I didn't believe there was any God. I felt quite annoyed at Christians. A lot of the ones in my life I thought were hypocrites. I think he did relate to that quite a bit. With how he's been on a bit of a journey. He's just trying to find answers to all these questions that he has about life and reality. Really, what's the purpose of it all?
So on the prayer walks, on the very first night that we went out to, see what it's like out there and pray that God will prepare our hearts, I think a lot of us, I know I personally found it very confronting. Yeah, I was definitely feeling very anxious and thinking, how are we going to be able to talk to these people and engage in conversation when they're obviously just here to party? It's been really cool to see how God gives you these people to go talk to who might be alone, or they've lost their housemates and they don't know how they're going to get to their apartment, or they've lost their key to get into the apartment, and how you can talk to them about that and then transition into spiritual conversations and stuff. It's been really cool.